and still have the car raised and lowered. So I saw a car that had, was actually a truck that had a leaf spring with 2 axles, and it was center pivoted. And I thought, well, if we take that one side and start moving up and down, we can raise and lower. So we put a quarter elliptical spring on the front and the back, so it's all period correct. And then we've got a disappearing arm that's hidden under the firewall, and we've got electrical actuators so we can actually raise and lower the car on a period correct suspension. You can't see any modern components anywhere around the car.
I mean, the thought process on doing something like that is one thing, but executing that is a whole other.
Yeah, it was, well, it's a lot of work. And we made a few false starts along the way, but eventually got what we wanted out of it. So the goal was really to build, if you think about it, a coach-built car that would have been for like a Clark Gable to drive back in the 30s. So that's why it's called Mulholland Speedster. He would have driven this on Mulholland. It would have been a coach-built car made by a famous coach builder or whatever to get that look and feel.
Well, Troy did a heck of a job, and designer E. Black was involved in this project as well.
Yes, Eric. So when we had the first idea for the car, I was actually looking at a different car to give a starting point, and then I told Troy that we wanted to build this car. I wanted to build this car with a Packard grille. That I think the Packard has the prettiest grille ever put on a car. And so we started with that, and Eric designed the car, and then I went out and found a donor that matched the design. So it was a 1401 Jeep from 1936 that finally
The motor. I was talking to you guys in Pomona, and you talked about the hunt, almost a worldwide hunt for some of the vintage speed parts that are on this engine.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy pieces. We started with a V12 flathead, Lincoln's up there from Boardwater. And then we went to there. So we've got a Latham supercharger sitting on top of that. The Latham started making them in 1956, so again, period correct. The heads are Hogan heads that were cast in New Zealand. I think there were only like 12 pairs of them cast, something really rare. And then to top it all off, on the intakes of the supercharger, there's an intake on either side. So Troy got this crazy idea. We found 2 Winfield double D carburetors, one updraft and one downdraft. We converted them to side drafts. So they come on both sides of the engine and mirror each other. So the engine's perfectly symmetrical down the middle.
My goodness, just boggles the mind. This car was 6-year built.
6 years built, yes. Yeah, 6 short years, I tell everybody.
Yeah, 6 short years and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. The interior is spectacular. It's got custom fitted luggage in the rear. But what caught my eye, it has umbrellas that actually compress down into the door jambs.
Yeah, one day we were just having some fun at the shop. We were talking about it. I said, you know, they have those umbrellas in the Rolls Royces and Bentleys that pop right out of the doors. And so I said, we should throw that in. And the next time I came down to the shop, sure enough, they'd already installed them and they were working. They pop in and out. There's also one of the guys just had to go too far. He put a pop-out flask under the passenger seat as well.
Well, we won't tell anybody. I mean, it's not like we're on the microphone or anything. That's the Mulholland Speedster. He's Bruce Wanta. And one more thing.
Well, it's also got a disappearing hardtop. So the entire back deck lid of the car actually opens up and the top folds out and comes out. If you want to see it, I can press the button.
Well, we just may ask you to do that, right? Okay, so here is our top 5, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do is we are going to call up Harry Davies. Harry Davies, why don't you come on over here and bring up the paperwork. And first of all, they're going to pose with Bruce and get his... Every one of the finalists gets one of those billet aluminum statuettes that said that they were finalists. That's Elijah with March Performance, the sponsor of our award. And so this is a big deal. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to crown the winner real soon. I'm going to get somebody to come on up here with an envelope, and we are going to crown the winner, the good guys. 2017 March Performance Street Rod de Elegance. This is our friend Elijah. They put their name on the award, and we're going to let him open it up. You show me the name, the winner, and I will announce it. And whoever wins the award, ladies and gentlemen, come on up here. We want to get a few more words with you. The winner, your new Street Rod de Elegance for this 2017 season. The Mulholland Speedster, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Wanta, 1936 Coachville Packard. Right there, Troy Live, congratulating Bruce. Troy, come on up here. We want to get a word with you guys. It won the America's Most Beautiful Roadster in Pomona. It went back to Chicago to the World of Wheels and picked up the Legends Cup. It was just on the lawn at a castle last weekend where it won Best in Show. just a spectacular build. And guys, let me get over here and get an interview with you real quick. Troy, congratulations! It's been a heck of a year.
Thank you. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's the success of this car has been overwhelming. We did not plan this. All we want to do is go to the roadster show. You know, we keep going and going, and it's fantastic. And I'm really excited that we won here because I've lost here like 4 times already.
Oh, that's so fun! But there really is no losing in a subjective opinion, right?
Wait, I've been runner-up here 4 times, but in the 5. So I mean, that's
You know, Bruce talked about you. I mean, look, our world is getting more modern by the minute. You mentioned that you respect tradition. We admire that. Why do you do that?
Why do I do that? I like really the aesthetic and the design elements of traditional American cars and European cars. There's actually quite a bit of European influence that we put in our cars, including this one. But we also say we're not bound by it. So we can hide modern electronics, and that's got the stuff. The suspension runs off a phone app. Like we can raise another car from my phone. So it's fun to do stuff like that, but still keep it looking like a traditional car.
Well, I gotta tell you, he mentioned Clark Gable. It's from Hollywood Hot Rods. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Swanson and Troy Ladd, your winners of the Good Guys 2017 March Performance. Street Rock, Yellow Goss, Harry and Elijah, you guys get in there for the picture. Go on in, Elijah.